Good afternoon. I am Staff Sergeant Montero. On behalf of the Department of Defense, welcome to the Lewis F. Garland Fire Academy. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we are unable to perform our normal graduation ceremony. We appreciate your attendance via this media platform, as today we have the privilege of honoring Class 2010-22 on the graduation from the Fire Protection Apprentice course. Please stand by for the arrival of the official party and playing of the national anthem.
Class 10, left base.
Please stand at ease. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the members of our official party. Commanding Officer, 312 Training Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel McCord. Section Chief Advanced Courses, Master Sergeant Broussard. Army Senior Instructor, Sergeant First Class Davis. NCOIC Marine Corps Fire Protection Training, Master Sergeant Ruiz. Navy Senior Enlisted Leader, Chief Petty Officer Nora. Soon we will recognize today's graduate. Under normal conditions, we will do this by formally pinning fire badges into the graduate's uniform. Badge pinning is a ceremony steeped in history and a tradition in the fire service. Fire badge is typically pinned by the senior ranking member of the department. Welcome then into the brotherhood and sisterhood of the fire service. However, due to social distance restraints, the firefighters will not be pinned. The badge that these firefighters will wear contains a helmet, axe, and a single bugle. The helmet and axe represent equipment used by firefighters, and the single bugle indicates the firefighter's responsibility to take charge and lead into relief by a senior ranking fire officer. The fire protection badge was originally designed in the 1960s by Chief Warrant Officer Lewis F. Garland, for whom this academy is named. Additionally, the Army and Air Force graduates will wear the occupational badge, representing their qualifications as Army and Air Force engineers. Let us now recognize the graduates.
Class 10, post.
Starting with our class leader, our first graduate is from Indiana, and he's being assigned to Grissom Air Force Base in Indiana. Staff Sergeant Andrew Davenport. Our second graduate is from Oregon. She's being assigned to Camp Pendleton, California. Lance Corporal Edith Pasco. Our third graduate is from Arizona. He's been assigned to Iwakuni, Japan. Private First Class Tony Vasquez. Our fourth graduate is from California. She's being assigned to the Naval Station Rota in Spain. Petty Officer Third Class, Mariana Monima. Our fifth graduate is from Georgia, and he's being assigned to the Naval Station Rota in Spain. Petty Officer Third Class, Cody Webster. Our sixth graduate is from Iowa, and he's being assigned to Des Moines Air Base Station in Iowa. Staff Sergeant Dustin Gakey. Our seventh graduate is from California, and he's being assigned to the 152nd Airlift Wing in Nevada. Senior Airman Jason Robinson. Our eighth graduate is from Wisconsin, and he's being assigned to Joint Base Charleston in South Carolina. Airman First Class Jacob Eldy. Our ninth graduate is from Mississippi, and he's being assigned to Joint Base Langley in Virginia. Airman First Class Jacob Demont. Our 10th graduate is from Georgia, and he's being assigned to Misawa Air Force Base in Japan. Airman First Class Paul Johnson. Our 11th graduate is from Washington, and he's being assigned to Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. Airman First Class Jose Lopez. Our 12th graduate is from Arizona, and he's being assigned to Anderson Air Base in Guam. Airman First Class Riley Millard. Our final graduate is from North Carolina, and he's being assigned to Seymour Johnson Air Base in North Carolina. Airman Brian Pace. Graduates, please face forward. We have the privilege of recognizing a student who has earned the title of top grad. In order to earn this title, the student must complete the fire apprentice course with no written or performance failures, no disciplinary actions, and a grade point average of 95% or higher. With a grade point average of 96%, today's honor grad is Staff Sergeant Dustin Gakey.
Keep it up. All right. What career are you coming from? Prior Army Service Army. Okay. 8 years in National Guard. Okay. So, I want you to come back and be an instructor, okay? First of all, that's good. We didn't get the good picture. All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, Airman Elvis. All right, so I'm going to recognize Airman Elvey as well. You just beat him, right? And good on both of you guys. Unfortunately, we can only do one DG. It's a percentage thing, and it's across the Air Force. But I just want to recognize him too, because he got you by just a little bit, all right? So no DJ status, but I do want to keep. All right, I also want you to come back and be instructor too. Keep on.
I would like to take this opportunity for Lieutenant Colonel McCord to address the graduating class.
All right, thank you. So I'm a huge World War II buff. I love it. I'll read book after book after book, and I'm reading the current book of The Tattooist of Auschwitz. Anybody read it? No one? All right, I only started the first chapter, but it's already a very captivating story. And it's not a story, it's a true story, right? And so it's the story of this young man who's going to Auschwitz. And obviously he's going to be the one tattooing numbers on people. And he volunteered to go. So he wasn't from Germany. I think he was from Austria, but he was from another country that was, they didn't, he was a little bit further behind and as far as like going to the concentration camps. And he goes through some pretty detailed information on how, he's bringing all this stuff with him. And he has all of his belongings, all of his personal belongings. He's got money on him. He's hoping to kind of buy his way out if he can. And he has some very important items on him, very personal items. And as you guys probably already know, when you're going to the concentration, you are physically stripped of everything that you have. You're emotionally stripped, right? And so you become that number. And so I'm telling you this story for a couple of reasons. One, I think of like what some of the human beings have gone through within our history. All right, it really puts things into perspective for me, which makes me think like, man, I think that I have some really some challenges in life, but with those stories, I know I can get through anything, right? And I think you guys, not that I'm comparing this, not in any way, shape, or form, but you guys have just earned that badge, right? And that was easy compared to some of the other things that are happening out there. The other thing that got me in the book was how positive he was, right? He's obviously writing this story, so I already know that he survived the Holocaust. The positive mentality that he had to get him through. He was already making statements. He's like, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that I return to my family. And so we always have to have that positive mentality of whatever we're going through. Not only are we going to make it through, we're going to succeed and we're going to excel. So when you guys go, you guys just excelled here, all right? You just earned that badge, but this is just the beginning. And you need to continue to excel in your careers and in your personal life, all across the board. You've learned things here that are going to help you. It's made you stronger, but it's going to help you for the rest of your life. Okay? And don't ever forget what we do and what you are. You are a firefighter. And not only are you a firefighter, you're a firefighter in the Department of Defense. Okay? There's heroes that have come before you. All right? Now you have to take that baton and go. All right? So I think you guys can all agree with me that you didn't do this by yourself, right? You had a lot of help all along the way. Correct statement?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to ask you to do two things. Number one, find the peers here, or maybe in some other classes. Find those instructors that has made a difference to you. And I want you to go up to them, look them in the eye, give them an elbow bump or a fist pump, and tell them thank you. I would not be here today if it wasn't for you. I would have not earned that badge. I would not be a firefighter if it wasn't for you. Okay? Number two, hopefully you guys are all getting to go home between here and your next assignment. I know some of you are not. But whenever you get that opportunity, that first opportunity, I want you to find those family members. All right? Those grandmas, grandpas, brothers, sisters, cousins, your best friends. I want you to look them in the eye, and I want you to give them a nice big bear hug. And I want you to tell them, I love you. Thank you. I would not be the man or woman that I am today if it wasn't for your love and support. Okay? All right, two things. Promise me that you're going to do them, right?
Yes,
Please
sir.
do that. Okay. So we all are all proud. Everybody watching, everybody here is immensely proud of you. All right, be proud of yourselves. Go celebrate yourselves. All right? You've earned it. But realize, come Monday, you're back at it. All right, take those moments to appreciate who you are. All right, breathe it in. Celebrate yourselves. Do it smartly. Make good decisions. I don't want you to do anything that's gonna keep you from being a firefighter operationally, but do celebrate yourselves, okay? All right, again, congratulations. We are proud of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel number 4. Graduates, please stand by for departure of the official party.
Graduates, to about peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate and welcome the newest firefighters to the Department of Defense. This concludes today's ceremony.
I'm Staff Sergeant Andrew Davenport from Indianapolis, Indiana. I just want to say a big shout out to my daughter Aria, to my mom and dad, Jeff and Susan, to my sister Jessica, to my girlfriend Taylor, to all the friends and family back home who supported me. Love you guys. Thank you for the support, and I appreciate you.
Zerman Lopez. I'd like to thank my mother, my father, my sister, my girlfriend Joanna, and my cousin Danny. Thank you.
I would like to thank my mother and my wife for the support throughout this whole thing, and I love you guys.
Hi, this is A1C Paul Johnson. I just want to take the time out to thank my mother, my dad, my two sisters, Alyssa and Chloe, and my little brother, Joseph, and all the family and friends that's back home supporting me. Thank y'all for all y'all do, and I'm gonna continue being great.
Senior Robinson from California. I wanted to give a huge shout out to my family, my friends back home. I appreciate the love and support, and hope to see you guys soon.
Private First Class Vasquez from Arizona. Just want to give a huge shout out to my mother, my father, and my little sister Georgie. for all the love and support throughout this long process. I love you guys.